Hi guys, I'm going to showcase the Ancestor mechanism. I'm about to hit 1K rank, and let's see how good or bad that it's going to turn out. So first of all, how to choose the encounter. I believe the advanced strategy involves rearranging some of the encounters to leave something that can give you large reward in the later game. But so far, I'm just trying to like go for the best loot in the current selection. In this case, it's going to be like just maybe like 6-7 kills. Let's just go with this. And if we won some matches, then we will have some additional units here. So does it make our encounters the next tournament easier? In fact, it's actually the answer is no, because as you can see, the opponent has as many as even more roles characters as I have. And in this case, it's actually pretty bad for me. But this combination not super strong. It's pretty. These things are pretty annoying. They are fast. This is fast as well, and they have really defensive opponent. So yeah, I'm going to do the same. Put it here for defensive purpose. For Fire Breather, it doesn't do much. It explodes them. There's a huge delay before he performs his attack. I believe he kind of want to drink something. So that makes it a pretty bad unit. We are going to replace this out later. But so far, we are going to push from like both flanker lanes because first of all, flankers are the most important units. The roles in the encounter. This is win condition basically. And secondly, they don't have they have three, but I think it's okay because even the loot is not super good, and even if we don't win, it's not a big problem. And as you can see, I was hit by a wave thing. Another thing that I want to talk about first, which is I'm going to talk about what is I found is not true from the other online tutorials. So one is that they are saying that in like rank around like either the game number like either at 800, like 1,000, and like 200 or something. So they say that you got one shot. It depends. So like this kind of attack, it doesn't really like one shot me. So yeah, let's see. The price here is four kills. I was wrong. So that actually is pretty bad rules. These things it's yeah, it's similar, like pretty bad rewards. But we're going to pick up some some units. So field master, people saying that this is the most insane like characters. I find it's not really not the case. It's not bad, but it's not a win condition. So it can block the like component, but on the other hand, it doesn't really do. Sometimes I just find problem trying to start channeling something. So in this case, you basically have like two plays. One is to go for obviously this is like a much better reward than the others in terms of flavor. Actually, I think I may choose this one because for like a Valaco, you need 800 to buy something. For like Tukohama is not super strong. You can sell one, buy one at 650, and you can buy one of these and get 6. Actually, I'm going to go with this because I'm going to show like you just aim for the best result. Yet you should still be able to win the matches using this build. Okay. So we try to not slow down our field master, and we replace it with this because the warrior is relatively slower, so we don't really want it to be flanking. And for like a range unit, we want to put it in back to do some defensive thing. And then like as you can see, I'm playing a minion build. I'm not doing like much damage to the opponent at this 1000 rank. But here's the thing, and so people are saying that you are like basically doing ZTBS like in later game, but if you don't have insane investment. But I found it's not to be not true. So my build is pretty bad. I only have the Covenant, and others are like I don't even have like plus minion on my helm, but still it helps to kill things like the gigantic turtle thing. That is basically to have to kill it at least in the current patch to disable its potent immune skill. So that is also something that I just find it to be not true. By the way, I just leveled up. So I'm going to spend one random like point to here. So 3. Yeah, we are going to like get some like block. Chance doesn't really do much, but I mean everything helps. So yeah, so these two things. Offensive and defensive, you still want your character to be like at a point that you can, like just run tier system maps without problem, because it still does something here offensively and defensively. And now I tend to check the loot. So if there is some like some really good loot, just a 1d1 I consider as a good loot, I will do something like I will all in, sell all my favors as I can see. Like I saved that Arrow hungry favor. I didn't spend it because I feel like I didn't have to, and in this case still I don't have to because I don't have like super good loot. If we do really have good loot, we will do things differently. And now like we are going to buy things if we can afford. We usually buy things, and here if we can afford, I usually just buy things. So this Thunderbolt, we'll keep it in mind. Maybe we'll sell something for like this thing is tight quarter is a little bit expensive, and it's a defensive role, so it's not really a high priority. Do I have any other flavor? No. Wait a second. What we didn't buy this? Okay, now I buy this. Okay, so now we are trying to by the Thunderbolt, because Thunderbolt is very fast and we want fast unit. So in this case, we don't want any like equipment downside, so we just sell this. There will be some synergy, but yeah, I'm just selling it. And then the question is like how what else? I need to sell. I'm 175 shorter. So let's see. We can, okay, this is 155. So you can sell the units or you can sell the equipment. These are not really bad unit, but still I choose to fill the roles first. So I'm going to like do this, and then like again save this favors because all these are garbage. Actually I don't know if this is really good or bad. Let me just do a little quick price check. It's going to be like a broken promise. By the way, you cannot use the awaken app thing. So like promise, broken promises. So it's going to be like broken promises. So like 25 pals. Actually, it's pretty expensive. Okay. So in this case, we are going to go with this one, even though the favor is the worst. The question is, do we want to spend on the Aragonoi favor? Let's just do a final check. I mean, by now, so it's basically too expensive. So we are going to like try to grab this, and then we go the Thunderbolt will be used for as a flanker, and of course we prioritize the range as the defense line, and then we put the rest in the offense line, and so there are some combo opponents that are pretty strong. I'm not sure if we are going to encounter them in this match or not, but we're just basically going to like do our thing, which is try to find the opening and try. Oh, okay. Actually, this is the strong one. So it has one thing that can potentially like one shot you. I think I was okay. Never mind. I'm dead. I hope I don't die, but basically it's okay for you to die in the encounters because our build are not built for this. I don't even have evasion, which is very strange. I mean, usually you would say that you don't run determination, you just run grace. It's very easy to do the replacement. For me, it doesn't really matter that much. So I'm still like, like hitting, if I'm hitting 1K rank without worrying about the build, so basically you can do the same. And basically the win rate, everyone just guarantee like at least 90 win rate, otherwise it feels super frustrating. But no, like the matches are pretty much controlled. The AI is not as stupid as people thought they were. They do exactly the things that you expect them to do, unless you are like really behind. So after a match, I would like just resummon my minions. Minions do very important things in the matchup in the matchup, which is to block the projectiles. So host shiften and the other Carnage chieftain, whatever the other chieftain. Yeah, Carnage chieftain for charges for NPC, and then like and the golem for region doesn't do much, and then skeletons. So all these things have to tank the tank damage. Okay, so this is going to be like 68. If we don't want to gamble, and here like 40 over for regret is probably the best, so I'm going to like aim for that one. But again, so it's as long as that's the D1 is not super good loot, and I don't think we are going to like buy any other things. I mean, we could sell some equipment. Okay, we don't have equipment to sell. So in this case, we can buy like one equipment, but I don't think that is going to be the factor to determine. So I'm intentionally trying to stay at underpowered board to show you the strategy that you are only going for like a better loot every single round, and still like it's no problem because the game is in fact not super hard with the right build, unless I mean you are doing some crazy melee build that could get in trouble. But well, why would you do that, right? So we are self-casting our temporal chain. It doesn't do much, but still like 25% is low. It still is a nice low. I suspect it's going to be like I don't know, like some ratio to so that they're not net effective in this encounter. But even like 5% is better than nothing, because if we all into things like damage, or like I try to replace the damage skill with like knockback in SRS, that's not much. I don't have like stun, I don't have a knockback, I don't have all these things, right? So all I have is the minions to help me tank some damages, and to tank some like projectiles, so that I can do my job. If I can't, then I die, still fine, because the AI is not too bad. So how much is this? 15 kills. 15 kills, not bad. Okay, so now like I'm not sure what is this. Pretty sure it's bad, right? And this is bad anyway. So like both are bad. I don't know what I should go for, but maybe I should just go with flavor. So yeah, we can buy more units. So like the Jade Crafter and one of the horn. And I forgot if I already filled my board or not. So it's pretty bad to figure out the numbers here. So what I do is that I try to see. So one page is 6 units. So we got like a Field Master at last one. And the second page we got Honor Sage at last one. And then like we know that it's 14. So we have like 2 shorter. So we will have like a prioritize filling the board. And again, it's a not super good board reward, so I'm not going to go all in. I'm just going to go this one because this is maybe like 4 kills. It's just basically nothing. So the horns are better at the offensive line, and the jade collar, I don't really know like what is best. I usually just put it as the defensive line. Probably it's wrong. It may be wrong. Actually, let's just put one in the defensive line and one in the S4 line and see how it works. So the Thunderbolt is pretty annoying. If I'm just running around, so these things can chase me down really fast. And for like other things, there are some like these are just very normal units. By the way, I forgot to resummon my minions. I don't have like full minions, which is bad. So, but yeah, so we just basically we just run around and try to channel. Wow, yeah, and this Jade Hunk is pretty bad. So the advantage over for the AI, there are several advantages over they have over you. Basically, they have better units. More expensive, basically the tier 3 units is very rare for you to have like your entire game, entire tournament, but the AI they just get it randomly. I think they're evenly distributed, so yeah, they just get them like as common as normal. It's my email. But that's the as common as the other units. And secondly, like your units got stun, you got stun, and they don't get stun when they are channeling. And yeah, basically that's it. So like that means that you cannot really win a fight, but it doesn't matter because we are always doing base race. So split error, I think they're equally bad. I mean the good gem usually like at most it's not much. So we are always going to like for the Sunset Sage. So this is a game we are going to like arrange things around. So firstly, we know that we are going to fill our board. So we are going to start buying equipment here. And we are going to buy this so that we can have one thing to sell probably. Yeah, this is a downside. I definitely will sell that. So now our board is filled. Okay, so now we are going to try to see if we can buy a good unit, which is Sunset Sage. So we are going to like sell this one first, and then like we are still 150 short because it has really expensive things attached with her. So I'm going to move flavors around. This is going to be enough, and since we already spent, all the things we can spend, so now we can get this. So alternatively, we can get a better board, but yeah, we have like two things. One is the build war thing, and the other is the Thunderbolt. But our board is already filled, and this are not really super good rewards, and this is pretty bad anyway. I mean the components are not super powerful anyway. So in this case, I will choose this, and then I think I can got 2 fights, and hope I can hit something. So now like I choose really bad reward here, but we can get more favors. We use the horn to serve as a first line. Fabricator, we should really like replace nothing else. So tier 1 unit, and we are going to replace this, and yeah, Fabricator, we really don't want it. As I said, it basically does nothing. So but for the Sunset Sage, okay, let's test this one. I think it's probably want to have a faster unit to replace the flanker line, and we are going to give it more health. And yeah, so this is not really like a solid board. We have too many like range units, but it's fine. Like all these components, we know that they are pretty big. So I mean, as you can see, I just basically didn't do much. I just Ideally, you don't want to stay alive, especially when you have minion build. You can just soak a lot of damages and provide auras to your allies and cast curse. But as you can see, as just stay dead in the last like half of the time last round. Still, it's fine. Okay, so now I'm dead. And yeah, this is one thing. You always want to like fastly dash out when you just revive, because there is absolutely no grace period, and when there is some like cremation thing, that's pretty bad for you. By the way, for Thunderbolt, it's very hard to like just avoid it. You know, like while you're doing your thing. So hopefully you will get your units, your teammates to kill it. And also, as you can see, I just survived one hit. So basically, if your character can get 2 hits, that's you know, like make a big difference. So what I do is that I come back here and start summoning minions, and this while this chest is going to pop up, I should cast a haste so that I can summon my units a little bit faster, but doesn't really matter that much. So these things cost like 4 kills, 5 kills, so basically nothing. And then we can like do 2 rounds to and hope that we can roll something. So we can have the Thunderbolt and buy some equipments and sell one idol to, no, we need to sell more to buy this. I think we can move some useless flavors around. We can get another form to replace our low tier units. To buy this as well, and buy this as well. So you better be smarter than me, but remember how many these things are. But for me, I don't really remember. So like this field master, I need to count again. And then we got like honor sage here, and then like after honor sage we got basically 6, 7 means we can sell 4 units. So we just sell for lowest tier units. 1, I want to 2, 3. It's already enough. We don't really have to. Well, I already oversold some. We can buy this. Yeah, let's just buy this, because why not? We sell this and buy this. And we really want to get rid of this. I don't want. Oh, sorry. That's not downside. I was wrong. So let's just keep it. And then like this will be super easy. All what I'm doing is basically overkill, but it's fine. We are going to give which one is ranged? I'm asking a stupid question. At this point, actually, I don't really know. Fair breather. Why we didn't take this thing out? Okay. Fair breather. We are going to put it here, and the Thunderbolt as here, and the form. Use the first line. Under the sage, actually, we can give it. We can give it this. It can freeze, so actually it's not really bad unit. Kun, sorry, not Kun, the faster thing. This will be replaced. The builder is going to stay in the front line. Replace this, and again, just for random reason. So we are going to give our yeah, just make our flankers a little bit tanky, and make it reduce time to revive. So it means that it's revive faster, right? And just pick one random unit here. Oh no, just make this one. That's really matter very much. So I mean, I'm pretty sure like I can just basically win this match and the next match AFK. Actually, I don't know. Maybe let's just try it. So yeah, we just cast some curve. Well, that's not really AFK. This is Death Guide. Yeah, as you can see, if you have a relatively good health pool, then you know like you can survive running through them. I think on higher rank, with more scale, you will be like less tanky. But again, this is not a tanky build. I haven't really even capped my res, killed res. Okay. So yeah, that is the fire breather. That's what I said. It's a pretty bad unit. Basically, it does nothing. It survives, drink something, take some time. This is cremation. I got stand. And when you stand, there are different types of stands. I think I don't really know. I feel like there are some range stand that allows you to teleport while you are stand, while some like other ones you cannot teleport. For example, this one. And then like you can use the flasks. Actually, this round we may be losing this round. Not really a big deal. We want to run the whole tournament to get the last reward, but I'm not selectively picking what opponents to leave. And that should be the strategy that you are aiming for, which is to help you to get the final loot. I think this round we will lose. During the base race now is it's really close. So we are now the defensive line is not super fast. So hopefully we don't die net easily. And we have some broken totems. So but we don't. Wow, that's bad. We should get rid of this first. We should get rid of the these totems first. If they are broken, then it's faster to take them down. But I don't think we can make it. It's we can't take out this one. So in this case, we don't have the flanker left. Well, I think that's defensive line. So yeah, we are lost. So if you win the whole tournament without losing a round, you get 4 units to keep. Otherwise, it's 5, which doesn't really make that much difference because, as I said, the enemy will have more. The opponents will have more units to start with anyway, so doesn't really make that much difference. But the winning or losing, even though, as I said, it's pretty hard to get. It's pretty hard to get the. Let's just get this one. So we can make our board a little bit stronger, but I'm just doing a little bit quicker. And we are going to give some random things here. So yeah, so basically I was trying to say that I was almost AFK, but I should at least do something at the beginning of the match. So now we try not to lose. We try to just follow our normal strategy, which is running around and then casting and doing our job. If we that didn't really make that much difference. This is why you want to go with the evasion build, because there will be like much higher chance to fail to survive and finish this. And by the way, the lose of my last round was something that I want to say that I find another thing that is not true, which is people saying that the Sunset Sages are insane. When you have like 3 or 4 of them, you are basically guaranteed to win the game, which is not the case. So I have a couple. I could get like more last round, but as you can see, I still lost. And in this game, even I didn't have 4, I can still win because I just participate and trying to remove some of the totems. So if we remove like several in the beginning of the match and still I don't die, then like it will make a huge difference. So that as you can see, the game just snowballs really fast. So now we show dash here, and we resummon our skeletons and claim our reward. It's going to be, I don't know, I think it's probably just device. Sorry, some fusing. So this is last round, which is still bad loot. So we're not going to be super serious. But we just do what we are supposed to do anyway, which is to spend our resource. Let's just buy this one. And we can sell some to buy another, like, let's say, a builder. So yeah, no, I wouldn't do this normally, but for now, just to show, I'm just going to show. Normally you would do if you have some really, like redundant units. You can just sell this and sell another. Do we have another 125 unit? Lowest tier unit we still have. Yes, we do still have. So we sell this, buy this, and then like our favors are almost all spent. This is what else can we buy? Nothing. Yeah, we just do this and then try to see if we can find some rearrangement. So basically for the Sunset Sage, we are going to replace one of the Thunderboard. Thunderboard will go to the, and this thing will go to the this line. Well, we have like way more units than we need. Thunderboard, Fire Breather, we take this out. Yeah, and we can basically get 4 Sunset Sages very, very easily. But we are not doing the optimizing things, and that is why I just demonstrate when I was trying to start a game. I was doing one thing, which is I didn't go with the favor. All I did was trying to get the best loot and like that I could get, and basically it's very it works out like without any real problem. The only thing is that I try to say that, well, I could do AFK, but I didn't, but it's fine. And even now I'm not doing the most optimistic equipment for the units, but yeah, but it's okay. So to recap, first thing first, some defense. So the defense here, 16 map level defense, it's not used, it's still useful. Some sort of offense is useful. Sunset Sage is not as OP as people are talking about on Reddit or YouTube, and your build matters. It doesn't have to be super optimized, but at least it should do one thing. For me, it's to tank the projectiles. For others, like to evade, so that you can just beat your chance by while channeling. So just do one thing that your build can do in terms of the your build. That's it. And yeah, lastly, I'm going to showcase my my build, which is SRS. So this is basically these 2 pieces for offensive purpose. Oh, actually, I still got 4. So these are pretty, yeah, these are pretty bad favors, right? I don't even know which one is better. So I don't know. Let's just get this one. Yeah. So talking about the build is something like these pieces are for the offensive purpose, which doesn't do much in the ancestor mechanism. So scale chaos damage and the chance to get chaos to poison, and all these are defensive gear. So yeah, like with this, like now I officially hit rank 1K, and the loot is not really that good compared with mapping, but it's a pretty interesting mechanism to play. So I hope you guys all enjoy your journey. It takes a while. It's like a delving. It takes a while to get a higher rank, but yeah, bear in mind, like after before 500, you can still get the D1s. After 500, you can get some really expensive like cards and uniques and everything. So you don't have to like start getting until 2K rank to get awesome loot. So thank you, and see you next time.